Hello.
Peter just had a baby.
What's up, Peter? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Okay, it's cold out there. How are you?
It is cold.
It's good to see you. And your son, Armin, is
15.
now... Oh, come on. That's so many years. And she's like 2 months now.
2 months.
So that's my question. What is your first memory? Our daughter is Zora.
Zora?
She's having memories now, I think, but no, maybe not. Do you remember what's your first memory, Mike?
When did you buy that camera?
Oh, it's such a good camera too. Like 6 months ago? 3 months ago?
Oh, it's new? It looks
it's
retro.
so new. I know, it's not connected to anything. It's just a...
It looks like a Super 8 camera.
Well, it has a card in it, and it has a zoom capability because it's such a cheap camera. It's able to go like 50-time optical zoom.
Oh, it's cheap?
Yes, it was almost $200. But,
It's a video camera?
and it will,
Like, how do they do this stuff nowadays? Is it on a chip or?
it's on a card, yeah. There's no movement in the camera. It's got a disc, well, I don't know, it's like a, what do they call it, a flash drive?
Oh, flash
It's a
drive?
flash-
Where you stick a little thing in
An
it?
SD card?
Yeah, it's actually a big SD card, and it's, I think, using light. You know, there's no movement like the old disc movement. Hello. Welcome to SideWalk. Oh. What is your first childhood memory, Dina?
You know, I'm not even sure. I
wanna
mean,
tell
I think
Zora.
maybe going to like a fair in the park with my family, walking around.
Plus,
But
you were on your feet.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I don't know if I remember much before that.
So, you know, her first 2 months, she's going to remember nothing? Like we could,
Well, yeah. I think you don't really remember stuff till you're 2 or 3.
yeah.
That's what they say.
Because I think that's what I
But
remember when I
everything
was
that
2.
happens still like is important, you know.
It's forming us.
Exactly.
Do you remember your first walking,
Not really.
talking, your first word?
First word, I don't.
You're too little when you say your first word to remember your first word.
Well, okay, that's my question for the day.
Okay.
Are you doing like question of the day videos?
I think, well, that's the question, because I thought maybe Zora would remember this, but I'll just can show her a video that people remembering their first memory didn't even occur till they were 2 or something. Yeah,
I think that's pretty much what they say.
but it's forming. Aha. Carmen is 15. Hi. Hello. Oh, nice. What's your first childhood memory?
My first childhood memory?
Do you, yeah.
Eating at McDonald's.
What were you eating?
I used to get a number 2, which is 2 burgers, fries, and a Coke.
Was that an age that you were able to like chew on it?
Yeah, they just threw me in there. I had to chomp on it. No teeth.
You, right. And you, what was your first childhood memory? The first word? Was there a particular word?
My first word?
Well, if you remember, yeah.
I think it was McDonald's.
Mr. McDonald, yeah. Well, they run a nice home for parents of children who are going through surgery. You know, the McDonald's, the Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah.
So
He's my hero.
That's why. That's one reason, anyway. Your first childhood memory? You have any particular?
Picking my nose under the slide.
It was what?
Picking my nose under the slide.
Yes. Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, didn't want anyone to know.
Apparently everybody does it, but I was very embarrassed about that. And then, just recently Myra was able to see in the mirror. So, okay. Hi. Your first memory? Do you have any?
I had this little blue rocking chair, watching TV and putting my feet up on the screen.
Oh, you actually used the screen. The television was your footrest.
I couldn't get close enough.
I feel like a lot of people's first memories aren't their first memories.
Like somebody
You're
told them.
stuff and then you remember it. They're like manufactured. I don't know. You create memories.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
my opinion on it.
Well, I have a circumcision memory, so
Yeah.
I decided that I created
that.
that.
I almost drowned in the bathtub, and I feel like I remember it. And my mom's like, "You were so little. There's no way you remember it." But I've been told it so many times that I think I remember it.
I think that's a good way to have a memory. Sam, what's your first memory? Do you remember your first childhood memory?
Daughter is 2 months old.
What is she going to remember?
Oh, well, you don't remember it when it's
It's kind of personal. It was what?
It's kind of personal.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Bar, this is going to be a titty bar soon, All the babies are coming. We're going to bring all the babies here, and, they're going to have a... Okay, that's the titty bar. When I was young, I used to, that was such a forbidden thing. We're going to go to the titty bar. But now I realize, yeah, especially if you're a baby. Okay. Oh, Sam's not going to tell us his personal memory. Thank you for your memories of childhood. See you up there. Memories of childhood. Hi, how are you? Good. I'm trying to get memories of childhood.
Yeah.
Like your first memory.
Of SideWalk?
Well, even beyond that, your first memory, period.
My first memory. I have a memory of crawling up the tile. Do you want me to look at you or the camera? Or?
Oh, wherever you want to look is good.
Okay.
What's your name? I guess.
I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave. Peter.
Hey, what's your name?
Peter DeZoza.
Peter, hey, nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Are you playing tonight?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I put my name in. We'll see if I need to sleep or not.
What number? Well, you can come back at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, right.
Hi, guys.
So I think my earliest memory is in my living room as crawling, and there was carpet, orange carpet in my living room. And we had tiled stairs, or just 2 steps that went into the living room, and I remember touching the carpet and the tile.
And was the carpet tacked on? What do they call it? A fold?
Yeah, the whole room was
wall-to-wall carpet.
Yeah. It was the room was made in the 70s, so it was orange carpet with wooden paneled walls.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very, very 70s.
Was it? These are wood panels. Was it a thin wood panel, or was it an actual beam?
They were vertical, vertical, glossy, kind of cherry panels.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's
I remember
a
them quite
memory.
distinctly. Yeah.
Was there anything else to that memory, or that's it? Specific of it?
Not really. I just
You're on all
remember
fours?
the carpet. Yeah.
Wow.
I just remember touching the carpet and the tile.
Wow.
The sensory touch of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Peter.
You too. See you on stage. Or you have a childhood memory, like that first? Anybody?
That's a great question. I feel like
we have a daughter, and she's 2 months. I'm realizing she's not going to remember anything.
well, here's the thing. I feel like between photos and video, I can't tell you what my first memory is because I've seen all these photos from growing up and videos, and so I don't actually, I guess,
Is it an implanted memory?
yeah, exactly. Was it planted? I don't
reflecting on your own childhood, projecting.
Yeah. I mean, I distinctly, I guess one of the earliest would be my parents had this couch in a upstairs room, and I remember I would take all my stuffed animals and make a mountain, and then bring all my books in and read to the mountain of stuffed animals.
Sermon on the Mount.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you
Some
had
Dr.
your
Seuss.
audience was there.
Yeah. So I was probably 3
3
at that point.
So not 2 months.
No, not too
It's
much.
all. Sam, what do you think? Oh. Well, we're remembering.
Are you making a dual thing?
I guess so. Sam won't tell me his memory, it's too personal. But those early memories, recovered memories, anybody? What's the first memory that you have at all? You know, like how old were you? And thank you.
No, I don't have any early memories actually.
The supplement of seeing pictures of yourself, perhaps that becomes the memory. But the actual memory, because I have a 2-month-old child and I want to get an idea of if she'll remember anything.
Oh yeah.
Not when she's 2 months, when she's 2 years. Like, what's your first memories of when you were 2 years or later?
Yeah, it's hard to come up with when there's a camera in my face, honestly.
Sorry about that. No, sorry about the.
No offense.
I think it's the same thing. Sam too. He's not going to tell me. All right. Well, thank you for considering the question. If you do think of anything.
Good luck on your.
Yeah, good luck on your film.
Thank you. Easy. Cheers, hello, guys. Hi, how are you? So, you playing tonight? Who's playing? Oh, number 300. This was the longest line I ever saw. What's your first childhood memory? Anybody?
I used to work here.
Oh, and then that was when you were a child?
When I was a kid.
Your parents had you here?
Yes, I was conceived there.
When were you here? What year?
I was the cocktail server in like 2008, 2009, 2010.
That's not that long ago in comparison with our
That was a decade ago, though.
96. It's frightening to think that I am here since 96
I kind of
myself.
remember you. I kind of remember you. I
Well,
remember you.
we're
I
back.
remember a lot of these people here.
What's your name?
My name's Derek.
Hi, Derek. Peter.
Harry used to work the open mic nights, and then I would do the other nights.
Mondays.
Correct. And you two, are you on tonight?
No, I used to work here too. I was,
What's your name? Yeah.
Dan. My name's
Dan.
Dan. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Dan, Peter.
Nice to meet you.
You remember there were a couple of guys, the fellow who passed away who was part of the SideWalk team. I don't remember
I think
now.
it was before us. The guy who was the manager?
Yes.
Yeah, it was before us. It was before us. It was he was Israeli, right? He was from Israel.
I think so. Well, welcome back. You're here because it's closing? Or
I just want to pay our respects.
Excellent. Well,
Exactly.
good to see you.
Good to see you.
We'll be here for the week, you know. I missed a lot of it, but all right.
Yeah.
Our documentary, if you think of your first childhood memory,
Okay. I'll think.
let me know. Thank you. First childhood memory, Sam. I'm going to play him like number 27.
What did you say? Okay, Max. Wow.
Okay, we're back with our first childhood memories.
My first childhood memory, I was walking towards something and I stumbled and fell.
Was that your first time walking? Well,
Yeah, no,
What's your first
I
memory?
don't no idea. It's just my first memory of it. Anything from childhood.
do you remember landing on anything? Hi.
Segovia.
Hello, Mr. Segovia.
Do I remember landing on anything?
Or where were you? Outdoors, indoors?
Carpet.
Oh, good.
I was indoors.
Wall to wall?
Yeah, I mean, I was very much a young kid. I was like an infant at the time. This is my first memory of me as an infant.
So it could be, you know, because she's 2 months old now, and I want to see what's she going to remember.
You have no idea what she'll remember.
Yeah.
The entire period might be painful for her and traumatic, and she might stuff it inside her brain and never remember it. That's what happens when you're a kid. Everything seems worse than it actually is because you're that young and you're just learning everything. And learning is kind of hard and weird and awkward.
The brain is...
And you're just putting shit in your mouth and you don't know what it is, and you have to piss and shit and things, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. You're a young kid.
Well, everything's going to the mother right now because, you know, all the food lately, or maybe that's just the way it was in nature, certainly the first 6 months are one source of food. She's not taking anything else. Well, it's only 2 months.
I mean, that's it. I just remember walking towards something and stumbling in a domestic setting of some sort. I could only guess or gather that it might have been my parents' apartment in 81 York Avenue, which was on my fucking birth certificate, or something like that. I saw a video of myself as a baby when I was like 1 or something.
Did you have a memory?
No, I don't. But when I was a baby, the video of me of when I was a baby like showed me like in my grandmother's house, in Long Island. You know, so like around actually not on Long Island really. It's like Barton Island off of Long Island.
What is it called?
Barton Island.
No, I don't know that. Near
it's like Lido. You know Lido Beach. You know Lido.
Like Atlantic Beach.
Long Beach.
Long Beach, yeah.
You know Long Beach. Long Beach is on Barton Island. It's not on.
Cool.
It's not actually on Long Island proper.
Yeah, that extra strip of land, and then there's
yeah. It's right off of Nassau County. It's in Nassau County.
Oh, wow.
Essentially, it's administered by Nassau County. Is really more what it is.
Does that mean that you were kind of a sea person? Did you?
My dad was into surfing growing up. So surfing while I was growing up. So big into it.
Really?
He was surfing He was surfing well into his 40s. He had like some weird incidences where he had like. Sea urchins. I don't have any cash tonight. I'm so sorry, man.
Wait a minute.
You know, if everybody made that speech and I stopped to listen to them, I would never get around the room.
Last overnight, you didn't bring cash for the sound.
Staying true to himself.
Or more.
Yeah, apparently I'm the son of Edie Milstein, according to my friends.
Oh, I see that. And
that's bullshit.
SideWalk gossip.
The rumors are true. They're not true at all. My parents are Lawrence Sattler and Shelley Greenwald. Both are lawyers.
Proud of
and I'm proud of them. Yeah.
My parents, I know. Remember your parents. Remember that configuration, because it might not be here when we get back.
It won't be.
Charles. Well, thank you, Daniel. We got a little childhood, a window
anything
into
else
the
you
past.
need from me? No?
If you think of anything else.
No, that's it right now. That's actually the earliest memory I can remember with any clarity.
I know, I have, they were arguing, should he stay with his grandparents? I was listening to the phonograph. I had a phonograph.
Got it, yeah.
That's my memory.
Yeah.
But I was 2.
If I remember anything more, I'll come and tell you 2 weeks from now. It's not happening tonight.
All right. We'll see.
Spilling beer on myself and giving myself brain damage.
No, this is new rules. Oh, lots of light. Hello. Hi. Send it off. Childhood memories, anyone? What's your first thing you remember?
First thing I remember in life?
Yeah.
My first memory, at SideWalk, or just in life?
I thought in life, yeah.
I was eating yogurt-covered pretzels and walking on a fountain. I was 3. My hair fell in.
Sorry about that. Thank you. I'm gonna miss that door.
Yeah, it's
a nice memory.
Documenting the last mic.
This is like first childhood memories.
This is awful. He should be here.
Yeah, he was.
I'm getting some insight. I have a daughter who is 2 months. And my question is, when will she begin remembering? We're going to just tell her what happened. And,
when did you begin remembering?
I think 2 years old. It wasn't, I thought that was so early, but now there's all this time beforehand. And we're trying to take her places. See what she remembers. Well, thank you for...
Yes.
That's a nice memory.
Godspeed.
Thank you, yes. It all goes by so quickly, and yet it's going by slowly. Those 2 months. Oh, okay. Bipolar.
Well, singing. That was the song.
Yeah, car coming through. Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Give me a phone.
time deciding on the color of the siding of the windows with the washers where the curtains hang uncertain. For sure, rearranging furniture won't change whatever's hurting her. 'Cause since I've known this person, she's uprooted so repeatedly. There's always such a perfect place at first until the bubbles burst. And then it's time to change again and start in someplace strange again, with strangers who hold promise not to have the same old dramas. But she's the one consistent in the places where love isn't, in a place that's fine to visit, but she probably wouldn't live there in her life. Except the only place she lives is in her life. Putting a new drug there in the shelf, one shelf above there, where the daily nightly system has him trying this new rhythm out, and give it time to set in and abet him in forgetting, with new faith in what's been fed him, while not letting it upset him. That neglect is still abusive in his youth, if that's conclusive, if it's true, but it's elusive, so he'll do whatever you say. Can't therapy and chemistry upend his whole identity? If there's someone he's meant to be, unbend his bended entity. But he's the one consistent in the faces where love isn't, in a place that's fine to visit, but he probably wouldn't live there in his life. Except the only place he lives is in his life. And I'm the sole survivor of a hole behind a fire, of a lie that I'd be fine if I just let my being shine. But I was shyer than the world could need, and burdened by their certainty that all the things that hurt them weren't reasons they've been hurting me. But how could two such humans breed such barbarous indecency, that someday their lump sum would be the son of one less family, and carried in subtraction, crushed into a human fraction, who's then smuggled out by turning planets, burnt in self-destructive damage. 'Cause I'm just the one who doesn't, in the dust where loving wasn't, in the place where no one visits, where I'm none of my own business, in the hug I've never been in my life, where I've been for every minute of my life. And I'm the one consistent in the places where love isn't, in a place that's fine to visit, but I probably wouldn't live there in my life. Except the only place I live is in my life. Thanks.
Jeffrey Lewis, everybody. Glenn Stop, Claire Roach, you're up, Jim Flinger on deck, Scott Rod, double deck, and Dan Costello back and clean up.
And Carrie's in the fucking buy a drink or get the fuck out.
Carrie used to perform here. Oh my God.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Back! Scariest waitress ever!
Carrie is the server that every server is served in the shadow of.
No thank you, or oh you're okay, or oh thank you for your call, or I appreciate it, but I think we're good. If you say something like, do you guys, if you call them and say like, hey, is this the owner now?
How's everyone doing? It's my first time playing here, and apparently my last.
Wow.
Burn down sidewalk. Burn down sidewalk.
Alright, so this is an original that I wrote pretty recently.
Yeah!
semi-autobiographical.
Ooh, there we go. Claire Roach, everybody. Thanks, Claire. Good stuff. Jim Flynn, you're up. Scott Rod, you're on deck. Dan Costello, double deck, and Lewis Mason, bat and cleanup here at the Monday Night Open Stage. I couldn't find the Klingon. Well, the Klingon I could still get, but...
How did it come?
Where is Jim? Is Jim not here? Did he step out? All right. Anybody? Scott Rudd, you ready to go? Let's do it. Scott Rudd, you're up.
That's a good document.
All right, so Dan Costello's on deck, Louis Mason double deck, and Katie Scare bat and clean up. Scar. Ow. Okay. It's been a while.
Hey.
You good?
Just play, right?
Gotta find a new way to get more. I'm so tired of being poor. I'm so tired of being poor. It's been 4 years staring at a wall. I'm so tired of feeling small. I'm so tired of feeling small.
Yeah. Oh man, Scott Rudd, everybody. So good to have you back. Scott. That's great. Scott Rudd.
My buddy Burger on his burgers and man. Yeah, I swallowed my pride to play some Alison Krauss, but I know you're only gonna play this mixtape at your house. In my dream last night, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a little black and silver Sony tape recorder, and I was playing a mixtape for you. They started so good, I pulled out some big guns. I put some Pink Floyd on and set controls for the sun. Followed up by Mama, You've Been on My Mind by Johnny Cash. And then my favorite song, Antenna, by my good friend Latch. In my dream last night, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a little black and silver Sony tape recorder, and I was playing a mixtape for you. Well, you know there comes that time on a mixtape where you gotta take a big risk. Well, I put on an 11-minute jam by the Grateful Dead. And I knew you wouldn't like it, but I thought it might pass, cause fast forwarding a mixtape is a pain in the ass. In my dream last night, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a little black and silver Sony tape recorder, and I was playing a mixtape for you. Now, whoever made a mixtape? A mixtape. Yeah. You had to do math to make a mixtape. iTunes adds up all the times for you, right? But the mixtape, that just didn't happen. You had to add up all the lengths of all the songs, and even if you had it perfect, you had it exactly like 44 minutes and 52 seconds for this side, invariably you would still end up with like 20 seconds of something at the end of the side before it, you know, was over, and it would be like click. And then you flip me over, hit play on side B to hear some bootleg Debbie Dalton, and then a song by me that I had written about some other girl, but you thought that I had written it about you, and I never got caught. Then I put all some classy stuff like Etta James, because what's good about a mixtape, the songs don't have to be all the same. I put some Dan Fishback on there from Sidewalk Cafe. Sidewalk Cafe. I put some Dan Fishback on there from Sidewalk Cafe. I met a whole lot of friends there, and I learned how to play in my dream last night. I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a little black and silver Sony tape recorder. Yeah, I was playing a mixtape for you. Well, the side B was going, everything started to slow, and I realized that my battery power was running low. But then you opened up my back and made it all okay. When you pumped me full of juice from a brand new set of double A's. Well, I finished with a bang. It was very by the book. It was sentimental reasons sung by good old Sam Cooke. I left 3 minutes at the end of side B just in case. I woke up and I wrote a song about you, and I saw your face in my dream last night. I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a tape recorder, I was a little black and silver Sony tape recorder. Yeah, I was playing a mixtape for you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, Dan Costello, everybody.
The floor, she tries to get her sleep like she's never had before. Like she's never had before. Like she's never had before. Lady Caroline, unless you tell me so, I'll never breathe a word. You were more than you will know. You were more than you will know. You were more than you will know. Black Crow sings a song into a fading sun, flying high and fast like a bullet from a gun. Like a bullet from a gun. Like a bullet from a gun. You are more than you will know.
I just want to say thank you so much to everybody. I am like a super anxious person, and I'm like a fringe sidewalk person, but I've always felt like so welcomed here. So thank you for letting me play. So I'm gonna play my song about the beginning. Okay. You spent all of your time alone just to be the coolest one in the room. You spend all of your cash just to look like you weren't born with a silver spoon. There are many situations that can put you on your guard, but you have to realize it's not supposed to be this hard. Da 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 da. You hold all of the cards, but somehow you're waiting for the others to deal. You keep holding your breath, cause somehow you can't remember how breathing feels. There are many explanations for the things you see and hear, but if you don't trust in your own eyes, there's just so much to fear. Oh, da 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 da. Ooh, that's the instrumental break. I'll talk about how I'm like really out of breath because I'm like nervous. I've been doing this for so long here. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to sing. Oh, crap, I started talking and now I lost my place. You just need some revelations. You just need to free your mind. Too bad most enlightenment is easier to seek than to find out. Da 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 da. Tide rolls in and the tide rolls out, and we wonder where the years have gone. Time don't care if you scream and shout, he just likes to keep walking on. Many parts of the equation are the ones we can't control. You just have to do your math and hope your numbers come out whole. Shake a hand and take a gamble. Make a wish and close your eyes. You might think that you can't handle it, but you might be surprised. Shake a hand and take a gamble. No need to apologize. You'll be free when you let go. You'll never know if you don't try. Finally free when you let go. You'll never know if you don't try.
Yeah, take a star, everybody.
Nice guitar.
There's an overwhelming fear in me that I'll die before I'm done. Setting stones and planting roses. 'Cause it seems to me that paradise is one more song away. Paint my picture all in blue. It's the best that I can do. But still I'd like to lose. There's terror in my voice, the fear in this last choice. There's so much still to come if I do what must be done. And there's no use
Okie doke. Good stuff.
Thank you. Playing here this Thursday.
Obrigado, everybody. Christine, you're up. Steve, you're on deck. Jay, double deck. And, Christine, let me hear your guitar really quick. Got it.
This is my first song, a new album, blah blah blah, and this is my first time I played this live. Thanks for the support. The song, the name is Big Man. Big man,
stop around my 22nd birthday. There's no telling me what I'm supposed to be. I figured that out the hard way.
I breathe, surrender, live my lessons and come back to myself. Present right now, but it's deep in the stars align. Trusting so what that's like. So what if I get questioned? So what if I feel judged? So what if I love you forever, day by day? So what if you leave that door? What if then things change? So what if I love you? The situation's great. The situation's great. My body's numb and my thoughts are still so confused. I can't go another day of wanting some fantasy. Save me. All or nothing, no, that can't be. Just let go and love me. You and I.
Oh.
Anybody?
I'm cutting the capo.
Just be easier. Got one?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you catch it?
Thank
No.
you.
Wow.
Yeah, I got one. Thanks so much. All right. My name is Shuey. It's like a nickname for Joshua. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Grew up in a little town called Toco Hills, hence the name Shuey Toco. Yeah, I'm also Jewish. The thing on my head is called, up here it's called a yarmulke, down south it's called a bullseye. I'm not very nervous, I'm just a little nervous, and they say that if you're nervous, you should imagine the crowd naked.
How's that working for you?
Sir, if you can just move over a little bit.
Oh, excuse me, John is going to help you.
You should probably get it checked out. I'm just saying. Oh boy.
It's necessary.
His shirt is off right now.
All right.
It's going to help you. Wait, the whole crowd?
There comes a time in every artist's life where the fans start taking off their clothes for them. So this is that moment. Yeah. All right. The song is called Lovin' You. It's a song I've been working on for a little while.
Wait, there are snaps for this stuff?
It goes like this. Baby, you like it when I treat you like a lady. Take my hand and never let go, go of me. What we'll one day wish we had, I'm gonna keep on loving you. Late nights, we stay awake and laugh under the moonlight. Take a step and let me show you. Perfect, my heart is on the verge of bursting. Your smile has got me on my toes to you. I'm the the man you ditch your friends for. So we can meet on the dance floor. Till the morning light will be alright, I promise this, baby, I promise this. Cause you make me wanna say that I've never been that good at love. But if this thing turns out how I hope it does, I'm gonna keep on loving you. And times get tough, but it's not so bad. So let's do what we'll one day wish we had. I'm gonna keep on loving you. So though this road may split in two, it always leads me back to you. I've seen the future written in your eyes. But there's a light across the sea that shines a path in front of me. If I've got you, then all we need is time. I've never been that good at love, but if this thing turns out how I hope it does, I'm gonna keep on loving you. And times get tough, but it's not so bad. So let's do what we'll one day wish we had. I'm gonna keep on loving you. I'll keep on loving you, baby. I'll keep on loving you, baby. I'll keep on loving you, baby. I'll keep on loving you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Shui Togo, everybody.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at ShuiFier. ShuiFier. Thank you.
Thank you.
He goes, oh, buco de beppo. I don't know how a turtle became enemy #1 in Mario games. I feel like the meeting went something like this. The boss is like, all right, we got our enemies here. We got the bear. We got the shark. Johnson, you got an idea? He's like, yeah, turtles. They're like, why? They're pretty harmless. And he goes, I just don't trust them. And the boss is like, cool. What are your thoughts on walking mushrooms? I don't know.
We saw some of the truth.
It was a hoax. Can we? I mean, it's really late to ask this, but can we handle the truth?
How do you handle?
So sorry. I'm gonna read some things. Huh?
You're gonna keep your clothes on while you read?
Probably. These are things I read at my show on Valentine's Day, but most of you weren't here, so that's okay. I like you. No, like you. Want to hit you in the shoulder and run away like you. Get you flowers, but wonder if that makes me a big dork like you. Show off at the beach, kick sand in a geek's face. Or change from a geek into a big, strong He-Man like you. I want to find the things that you like and make them things that you identify with me, so you like me like you like them, and I like you. I really, really like you. My name is John. My name is John Berger, and I'd like to impress you. My name is John Berger, and I think that you're cute. My name is John Berger, and I'm a poet. My name is John Berger, and I'm a genius. My name is John Berger, and I'd like to get to know you better. My name is John Berger, and I used to put out this fanzine, and we didn't have a particularly big circulation, but the 8 or 9 people that read it, they thought it was really well typed. My name is John Berger, and I'm bald by choice, not necessity. This was written a while ago. My name is John Berger, and I think I can dance. My name is John Berger, and my shoe size is 13. No, 14 and a half. My name is John Berger, and I don't know what to say to get your attention, but I really want to, and that's got to count for something, right? Right? My name is John Berger, and I'd like to buy you flowers. My name is John Berger, and I have a job. written a long time ago. My name is John Berger, and I think babies are cool. My name is John Berger, and I don't live with my mother. My name is John Berger, and I can make French toast 4 different ways. My name is John Berger, and I'm not afraid of commitment. My name is John Berger, and I'm not your ex-boyfriend. My name is John Berger, and my stomach is tied up in knots, trying to think of what to say to you. I want to say the right thing, the special thing that will impress you, and maybe introducing myself so quickly, so readily was a bad choice, and maybe I should play harder to get, but that's not honest, it's not effective, and anyhow, I could really use some help, so if you want to give me a clue as to what I can say to impress you, I'd really appreciate it. Our grandkids would really appreciate it, my autobiographer would really appreciate it, and maybe you would too. My name is John Berger, and I'd like to see you again like tomorrow and the next morning, and hi, my name is John. That's a poem I wrote. Thanks. This is when the sidewalk will end, where if you walk the walk, you'll break, not mend. This is the date that you'll tell your friends is the day that the sidewalk ends. These are the times that you thought wouldn't be, when the doors unlatched and all CDs free, and to see some AF you must get on the G to a club that'll still book your friends. Cause at this point, when the future's unknown, except for prophets' words in their random poems, all that is clear is that this sunbird has flown, and we're here where the sidewalk ends. And that's all right, mama, because everything dies, and if it's all stayed the same, that'd be the surprise. It's the time of the season, that's where the truth lies. And if it don't break us, we'll bend. And maybe these words can bring comfort this time as we travel through uncertain, querulous climes. And if you don't like the fare, I'll refund your dime to the place where the sidewalk will end. I got a couple more, they're due. Thanks. I didn't hear you, Ben, but that's okay. I never really listened to you. So there are a couple more. This is not the one that I was going to do. This is At Least, At Last. Okay, if this is it, if this is the end, the be-all, end-all, catastrophic, cataclysmic, catgut gastar, strung out last night on Earth before the zombies had their faces, then rending people in the streets, if this is where we're going before it's all gone, then I've just got to say, what a stupid way I've spent just about every day until now, and what a waste I've made of everything. I can't believe I spent all that time on trying to get in shape when I'd never have been able to outrun the end. And I should have known that, really. The end was always going to end up faster, right? I should have just eaten that last fatted calf and then ordered another, because what's it going to end up doing today anyway, huh? And maybe it's not too late to set things right on some of those last mistakes, because if there are hours left before the satellites fall, or the demon's ball, or Tumble's wall, or whatever fates come to call, if I've got a chance, at least we can dance, and I can say that I should have said years ago, and you can reject me righteously like I deserved had I ever dared in the first place. At least there's time for that before it all ends. At least there's that. And this last. Thanks. Okay, but there's not time. Okay, one more, and before I do that last one, Saturday, there's one last open mic at the Sidewalk Cafe before the renovations. Wow. Saturday, 3 to 6 p.m. I'll be here. Normally I host it, but Summer, who's the boss, taking my job away from me. Fuck you, Summer. She's not here, she can't hear me. That's why I can say that. 3 to 6, there's an open mic here. So, you like open mics, come to an open mic. I wrote something for you the other day, but you didn't hear it because you are never around when I compose, because you are never around ever, because you seem to always find some other place to be whenever I am anywhere. I do not take it personally, really, but you are never here, and I am always without you. I would like to say that you are missing out by not hearing what I wrote, but it seems clear that it's not you who suffers here. No, you're not suffering much at all.
John Berger, everybody.
Yay!
All right. The truth, you're up.
Aren't necessarily a good thing.
What's the name of the track?
Just the one that I put up there, the one that says serving.
It vanished when I plugged it in.
Oh, hang on.
Sorry.
You have a Klingon lesson?
The truth disappears in the night.
Yeah. Look, they after 70 psychic notebooks on me. Look, they shot and I made it up Kobe. Oh, fuck, she's like macaroni. Always one deep, but never lonely. Never lonely out here. Going remaining, it's reminded. Light in the night is blinded. Running it back, I'm rewinded. Know my worth, I'm nickel and diamond. Shorty pull up, that's perfect timing. We're gonna eat, she decided. You could decide that, girl. Big cups of Joe on the 6th. Another client, I need a lift. Staring at me, what she hit. I see outside, that lip drips. Hopping out, touch, sticking a flick. You fuck with snakes, trying to besiege. Try me once to set the feet. Got the hand out, trying to repeat. Boy is a leech. All that shit, my shit, trying to peach. Always the truth that boy could preach. Always go fight, eat wet like bleach. Boy can't fight, eat bruise like a beach. Trying to come up that climb is steep. That climb is steep out here for real. Working my phone, working from home. Padlocked in, I'm in my zone. Meaning I'm going, potentially blown. I thought that they known. Really out here, it started snowing. Up my coat, I'm really frozen. Taxes and motherfuckers owing. Motherfuckers owing taxes out here. Taxes in.
For my landlord, maybe like 4 years ago. And he increased my rent by a shit ton. And I thought I was gonna poop in envelopes and drop them in the Tower Realty office on 10th Street for every day until I died. But I just wrote this song about it. And now I have like a better apartment anyways. And like, you know, so things work out. Like things are okay. Like I thought I was gonna be pooping in envelopes and stuff, but you just write a song. And you don't have, if you want to poop in an envelope and leave it at Tower Realty on 10th Street, you can do it because they're a bunch of bastards. But anyways,
Jim!
Get out of college and you got yourself a job and you pissed away your dreams, pay the rent and be a slob, and the pay just kept on rolling and the rent kept getting higher. You kissed away the pay by throwing money at the fine, now you're a yuppie fuck. You're a yuppie fuck, now you're just another yuppie fuck. Now you're just another yuppie fuck. Well, I see you in the magazines, I seen you on TV, but you hardly ride the subway because you're driving an SUV. But I was standing on the platform playing for some cash. You held a dollar bill in front of me and threw it in the tracks because you're a yuppie fuck. You're a yuppie fuck, yeah, you're just another yuppie fuck. Just another yuppie fuck. Well, I seen you down in Soho. You think you got your shit together just because you got the most dough. Them shopping bags you got swinging from your arms represent you just from high school when you're waving your pom-poms been waiting funky girl. Cause you never stop to question whether life is more than just accumulation of possessions. Obsession with the superficial symptoms. You picked that one sniffing perfume out of fashion magazines, but there's no time, girl. So take your time and don't get stuck. This life we get to live is more than living for a buck. Oh, fuck. Yeah! Yuppie fuck. Don't be a yuppie fuck. You don't have to be a yuppie fuck. So if you're like thinking about like, oh, I think I'm gonna get a job in Midtown, and then the next thing you know, like you're like buying new clothes on 5th Avenue. The next thing you know, you won't eat other people's food when they leave you on the table at your restaurant. You hang out at Anarchist's house in Brooklyn and you really think about what you would clean instead of what you need to clean inside of yourself.
You don't have to be a yuppie fuck.
There are all types of things you can do.
You don't have to be a yuppie
Many fuck avoidance courses are possible as you chart your ways through the waters of existence.
You don't have to be a yuppie fuck.
You don't have to be a yuppie fuck.
Jim Flynn.
I had a week to come up with a real title. It was going to be called Baby's First Song. So I decided on Like You Think. So you ready? Why not? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you so much. When everything, you know what, it's good to remember your words before you begin singing. Okay, let's try it again.
We didn't know the good line.
I know, but the okay. But I didn't. Okay. The day will come, it's even now at hand, when life conspires to remove all you have planned. You come to learn that all you've ever owned was only land. You know the day will come, it's even now at hand. Dearest friends, you know the hour is nigh, when sight will leave your vision, and then the thoughts leave your mind's eye. Then anyone that's left to love you comes to say goodbye, and then there's nothing left for you to do but die. The three deaths. The three deaths. First death is when they lay you down in the grave. The second death is the last time somebody ever speaks your name. The third death when you finally drift away. The three deaths. When everything you've done and every single thing you've ever said, it all gets written down, contained, condensed, right down to one last page, one last column, one last paragraph, one last sentence. Someone reads it one last time and then not again. The page is turned, the book is closed. I want everybody in the room to close their eyes. I want everybody in the room to close their eyes. I want everybody in the room to close their eyes and think of the thing that you have not done that you would like to do. I want everybody to picture the thing that you have not done that you would like to do. Now, half of the people in this room right now are thinking, oh, I'm too old to do that. And the other half of the people in this room right now are thinking, well, I'm too young to do that. The first time I stepped into this room, I saw immediately, oh, these are my people. And I knew these were my people because the people in this room were doing the thing that I wanted to do that I had not done yet. And right then, right there, I realized there's only two ages. There's struggling and there's dead. So, that means if you're in this room and you love this place and you're sad to see this place go and you're afraid that letting go of this place means struggling, well, friend, congratulations, because that means that you are now in the favorable category. You cannot overcome this truth by making other choices. No, you cannot overcome this truth by using louder We are all vibrations in a void. Everything you've ever known will eventually be destroyed.
Isaac Gillespie, everybody. Colleen, you're up.
We're taking her everywhere. What will she remember? What's your first memory?
I know that this man right here is Daddy, so probably one of the most eccentric piano players that's actually really good at it that I first ever saw. Like he had these songs that were kind of like Broadway inspired, and they were real, like they kind of like made you think. They made you realize that like maybe I don't have to go to Midtown and go to work. You know, like maybe I can stick around here and find something that I actually like doing. And
wait, were you two at the time? Like, what's the earliest memory that you have being alive?
I want to say like me being alive.
Thank you for your kind words.
Me being alive. Tactile sandbox.
Oh yeah.
And pre-K, 3 years old. I remember it in the sun, way the sunlight landed on the sandbox.
Wow.
And they had little shakers and different little things that poured out in different ways, and everybody was into like straight up Montessori hippie shit. And like, I never could have gone there if my grandma didn't die and like leave my parents some money to send me to like the good preschool.
They sent you to Montessori?
Man, I went to preschool at Emma Willard. It's this women's college in Troy. It's named after this like feminist activist.
Wait, where in Detroit? Did you say?
It's in Albany. It's in
in
Troy,
Albany.
New York. It's in Troy, New York. Emma Willard preschool. It's made me everything that I am today.
Yeah, I guess. I know. I'm thinking back at my, the grammar school. I went to a parochial Catholic, good education. So that is, you might have been 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, man. Get your kid in 3-year-old pre-K and let them know that the world is big out there.
So she's 2 months. What is she gonna remember from that?
You gotta start it now, man. You gotta start it now.
I know, she's gonna look at the pictures and that. Okay, well that was like 3. Hey, hello. First memory. Hi.
What's up? Hey.
How are you?
Capturing this, great.
Yes. I'm getting like first memories of childhood. Like, what's the first thing you actually like registered as a memory from birth?
From birth?
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, like 2 months old, 1 month.
I think awareness.
Awareness.
Like a realization that I am alive was like my first memory.
Yeah, well, when did it happen? When you were...
Oh, you're not talking about the act awareness. You're talking about...
No, I'm talking about, he asked me what my first memory was. I think it's just the realization that, my eyes are open. Like, I'm seeing the world around me.
Consciousness was there?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's my first memory.
And how did you put all that together? Like things came together and suddenly...
Well, I realized the things that I was seeing was not me.
How old are you?
I don't remember the age when that happened.
I'm worried about that. Like, would the computer do that? Like, if you give it enough information, will it suddenly be aware of itself? Was it kind of,
I think you have to give the ability for the computer to recognize the other in order for it to recognize itself, right?
Yeah.
And I guess an interaction with your outside environment in the way that it affects you.
What stimulated that? Was like somebody do something, or it just happened?
I think it's
just a remembrance of.
I don't know. It's just like a recognition that light is hitting your eyes and you're seeing things, and it's not you. It's like this is a tree. This is a structure. This is a thing, and you're allowed to interact with it, and it doesn't act, and you respond, but you don't necessarily intake.
And the discovery was that.
Yeah.
So that you're like you're part of the.
Well, you are allowed to be a part of it, but you are not.
Thank you. That's when we're going to start remembering.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The recognition that you are allowed to participate,
All right, say your name for the
Ariel, Patron, hello.
Oh, wait a minute, Ariel. Well, thank you for putting yourself in person, because I see you more as like a text message. Forgive me. We just heard from each other recently.
Yeah,
Wait,
sorry.
Did I hear from anybody? No, but
the matters which we were discussing, they fizzled out quickly. So I can't put those matters on
but
camera.
thank you for connecting.
Yeah, of
no,
course.
totally. Good to see you, Ariel.
You too.
All right. Well, thanks for the memory, too.
Okay.
Still going then?
Yeah, it's still going. As long as it's going to run out. Well, there's a battery issue, but
My childhood memory has not changed. It's the same damn childhood memory.
me too. I had that one when I was 2. That's it.
It's just like 3 in a row sucking. This one is fucking bad.
Literally.
Someone claims the champagne. I wake up and eat my
To be a whole lot more than what I'm asking for. Try to keep my feet on the ground. Feel free, take your time. If you'll give me up like I do, and both can show the world I'm a bandit. 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 Don't blame me one heart. Truth takes both parts. Taste test the inches on your waist. Crisscross my crucifix. Only Lord will see what sticks on my cigarettes. Because I can't dare to be at your side. And I'm terrified to be. Yeah, I'm terrified to be. A whole lot more than what I'm asking for. I try to keep my feet on the ground. Feel free, take your time. If you give me up like I do, but to show the world I'm a bandit. I'm a bandit.
I've got it. You're on my back. I've got it.
I'm a bandit.
Again,
I'm a bandit. I'm a bandit. Whoa, cause him it was love. You only made it some morning. So blinded out my memories white. So strap me in, no more lies. You say to my disguise with honesty. Yeah, I've never been in love. Because I killed it, spilled it, took my 2 pills to build it. The answer with loneliness and blasphemy. Cause the only time I pray is that I'm naked on the stage. I say to you, hold my children and preach. Just one more time. I send all my thoughts to you. It's all the love I have to give. I send all my thoughts to you. And if you like it, then please give it back. I send all my thoughts to you. It's all the love I have to give. I send all my thoughts to you. And if you like it, then please give it back. I send all my thoughts to you. It's all the love I have to give. I send all my thoughts to you. And if you like it, then please give it back. I send all my thoughts to you. It's all the love I have to give.
A lot more than what I'm asking for. Try to keep my feet on the ground. Feel free, take your time. If you'll give me a black eye, do them both and show the world I'm a bandit. I said a whole lot more than what I'm asking for. I try to keep my feet on the ground. Feel free, take your time. If you'll give me a black eye, just do them both and show the world I'm a bandit. 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 Give it up for Dirty Pete.
Tu l'as fait avec un nuage de lait? Quoi? Tu l'as fait avec un
The
nuage
dick
de lait?
jokes are up next to be followed by Peter DeZoza, Lacey Lowell, and Dorit. All here at the Monday Night Open stage.
Jokes.
Coming up later is Pavel, Golf Wolf, Adina Aura, and Timothy Dark. So stick around, all sorts of good stuff here.
Great song.
Is there a journalist here or something?
Great song. Who?
Is there a journalist here or something? No.
Journalist, who?
Is there a journalist here or something?
Oh, journalism.
Because there's a big fancy camera right there.
On my way out, guys. Journalism.
Because I usually don't see those kind of prim and proper cameras around unless...
What about this camera that happens to be right here? This is a very fine little microchip camera.
It's the people's camera.
This is the people's camera. That's right.
It's the people's camera.
Someone dropped the phone. Hey Stu, can you wait one moment?
Oh.
Someone lost a phone, so is someone missing their phone? Oh, someone.
Can you like hold the camera?
Too loud? It says fuck off, which is
Do you actually want me to do squiggly stuff? You can do whatever you want.
We in the dick jokes really like the SideWalk.
Thank you, dick jokes.
Whoa.
So, like, I've heard of folk metal, and this is the home of anti-folk, so maybe that was anti-folk metal?
Whoa!
Is that like, did we create a new genre?
Anti-punk?
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 Alright, Peter DeZoza is up next with something completely different. To be followed by Lexi Lowell, Dorit, and Pavel, all here at the Monday Night Open stage.
How do you know it's so different?
Good question.
I would pay money to see you cover Raining Blood from Slayer.
I want to sing about the Lower East Side being a paradise. Those were the simple days. And the sidewalk of all sidewalks. reflected here, modern efficiency, excellent management. God bless our home. Take us back to the simple days on the grandest street in the neighborhood. Every family familiar there. Life was always good on the Lower East Side, whether the sun would shine or there were clouds in the sky. Even torrential rain or snow would not stop us from going where the call for service came. Sleet, snow, or rain, that is how mayors of Grand Street get their name. They help everyone. Many a student has passed through my classroom, and many a one I have seen in development. God bless our schools. Take us back to the simple days when I taught the kids at the junior high, every student improving there. How we love to learn on the Lower East Side, whether the sun would shine or there were clouds in the sky. Even torrential rain or snow would not stop us from going where the call for service came. Sleet, snow, or rain, that is how English teachers stake their claim. They teach everyone. East side, west side, all around the town. The tots play ring around Rosie. London Bridge is falling down. Boys and girls together, me and Mamie O'Rourke, trip the light fantastic on the sidewalks of New York. Thank you. Sidewalk.
Peter DeSouza. All right, Lexi Lowell is up next, to be followed by Dorit, Pavel, and Golf Wolf, all here at the Monday Night Open stage. Coming on afterwards is Adina Hora, Timothy Dark, Alex P, and Star Harbor.
Real time.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Lexi Lowell. This is my first time here. I guess my last. Is it safe for me to plug in now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Wonderful.
All right, so zoom in on the shoes. Let's see. Nice boots. These boots have a lot of history.
Happy ever after. The end of a chapter. The sound of laughter before he left her and made her feel sad. Boy meets girl through friends of theirs, just not enough time to say the things they've both got on their minds. She never lets her guard down, he's always needing space. Does he know she's right there with him, no matter what she says? 'Cause clearly he can't see how every little piece of me wants to be a sentence in one chapter, just one moment's happy ever after.
That's better. Yeah.
Oh yeah, next one, a little. Yeah.
My-
All right, here we go.
Stage selfie.
Hey, okay. I want to remember this.
Yay! Yay us! Yay, Doreen.
So I'm playing the fest on Wednesday at 7:30.
All right, I'm playing Thursday. I forgot to say. Oh.
Is this my wire? This is pretty fucking amazing. I got my first gig here with Latch. Yeah, 13 years ago. And there are people here who don't know Latch. That's cool. Sort of.
That is cool.
No, I mean, it's awesome. We have lots of people. Oh, man.
Did he sing something earlier? What was it?
Yeah, he
did.
I'm going to reach into my boob for my pick. Just so
There you
you know,
go.
that's what I do. Okay. I really didn't know what song to sing today, but here we go. Because it was like, oh my god, last open mic. Except for Saturday. And my name's Dorit, like Doritos. I never say who I am, so I'm doing that now on the last night.
Let me get the guitar, please.
Okay. It's all the way up. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. Can I go now?
Yay. Hello, Steve.
If I told you that I always hate the journey, you'd tell me that for sure I must be lost. And no bullshit words could make it any better. Guaranteed it only make it that much worse. I've been fumbling with my gun, missing shots I could have won, and the Reaper is ringing a bell for a soldier without a war. Soldier without a war. There's nothing to wait for, and nothing to win at all. Oh, nothing to fight for, and nothing to win at all. Might have been a different story through the crosshairs if my vision weren't clouded or unreal. Well, surrendering was never quite an option, 'cause I was built to be a dreamer who makes all the wrong deals. Well, I try to change it up, but I'm draining out my cup, and the Reaper keeps ringing that bell for a soldier without a war. Soldier without a war. With nothing to fight for and nothing to win at all. Oh, nothing to fight for and nothing to win at all. Well, at least.
Cane in your eyes and bullets in your gun. Blood and the nails and you're scratching for the fade. With a noose round your neck and a needle in your veins. Oh, and you say, how did I get here? Can I get back? Thought I was having fun, but no, I was just looking for the one. Always looking for the one.
Salty, yeah, it's salty. It wants to be. Rosemary, the name you took when you turned 17. You're looking great, and yeah, you're moving out. Trying to not miss your old friends. They can understand why you cut your hair and change your clothes, but they know such nasty words. But life is all teeth. Life is all teeth. Life is all
Thank you guys so much.
I felt invisible when I was a teen. I was young but never dumb. Played with my mind just for fun. Told me I was inexperienced, but you could save me from oppression. It was at that time that you liked that I was religious. Like a relic from your childhood. But I can't fix your parents' divorces, and my innocence can't restore yours. Did I really believe I had to prove I wasn't naive? Told you I was uncomfortable. You would say I told you so. Now the years have passed and I have some distance, and memory veers on the fictional. Why did it feel like you punched me when you said not to show too much? You're an angel. It was at that time that you liked my age. You undressed me in your mind across the ocean. I know 'cause you told me so. I wish I had been more outspoken. I had a way of letting things go. It was at that time that you liked my age. Like a relic from your childhood, and memory veers on the fictional. I felt invisible. It was at that time that you liked my age, and you were working towards your PhD. I guess I liked feeling seen. I felt invisible when I was a teen.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Got a spider web up here. So y'all know I moved to Nevada, right?
Oh,
I came back for the festival.
like Las Vegas? Where
How
in
to do it,
Nevada?
man. It's my home. I started here. So this is called One More Day. Yeah. One more day. Somebody make some noise here. One more day. Because you know sometimes you go out and you party too much and you do too much. And you think you're gonna die and you're like, God, please, one more day. Just one more day. I'll never do this again. Just one more day. Yeah. One more day. One more day. Just one more. One more day. One more day. One more day. Just one more. One more day. One more day. One more day. Just one more. One more day. One more day. Shoot.
went to a party and she got real high, and she flirted and she grinded on every guy, every girl and everything that wasn't nailed down. With a badass body that aroused the hound. And hounds become wolves when they drink that stuff and they lose their mind. And she got stuck in the back of a car with a bunch of boys. They poured and they clawed and they ripped her drawers. She kicked, screamed with a scratch in her face, and they threw her out in a real dark place. Now she's drunk, lost, nobody around. She sees her boyfriend circle back around. Now she's running through the streets and jumping gates, realizing this night was a big mistake. And she cried out, trying to escape God's way. Let me see another day, one more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. Coming from a club in a black sedan, and my boy drank a little bit more than he planned. He was swerving on the highway with a stay on track. Yo, I got this, son, won't you just sit back? I was nervous as fuck when we almost smacked a big ass truck with a horse in the back. Told God I was sorry for the way that I act, and I thought about the shorty that I used to mac, and I felt my whole world about to fade to black, and I prayed that I make it to the second act. So my life flashed before my eyes, so the joy and the pain and the hurt and the lies. So every great deed, every dumb mistake, all my people that passed, now beautiful saints. I felt myself headed for the pearly gates. God, wait, let me see another day, one more day. Oh shit, yo, slow down, man, we're gonna crash. We're gonna hit that tree, slow down. Doctor, I think we can save him. I think we can save him. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, say it with me now. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, one more day, one more day, just one more. One more day, God please, just one more day. Yeah! Thank you. Y'all bring here Friday night. Come out. Thank you.